Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And as you know, I'm kind of an aficionado of screwdriver handles. I appreciate lots of different types and have strong opinions about them. But when I got my first PB Swiss, this is just a bit holder, I was actually quite impressed with it. Impressed with the feel, the size, the way it fit in my hand. And price wasn't too bad. This is like 25 bucks, 24 and change. And I've used it a bunch, and I started using a longer bit in it to give me, you know, the kind of the simple length of a full-size screwdriver versus something kind of short and stubby. I also got this one, which was a kind of one of the solutions I was looking for. It's got an 8-bit carousel that fits down into the handle. Handle's a little bit more slippery than this, but I really like this. And I actually looked up the price of a regular PB Swiss No. 2 Phillips. That's the most commonly used screwdriver in my world. And it was 16 bucks. And I thought Snap-on's is 26. 16 by today's standards isn't a lot for a premium tool like a PB Swiss. And there are lots of different handle configurations that I've appreciated over the years. I think it's kind of interesting, these triangular snap-on handles. They've moved away from it. This is one of the original ones. Then this was their updated kind of soft grip pre-Instinct triangle handle. But guess who makes a triangle handle now? Yep, that's right, Milwaukee. Anyway, what I did is ordered one of the PB Swiss regular size No. 2 Phillips to give it a shot. I assume that's what's in here. So let's see. By the way, I'm using this is the Leatherman Skeletool CX. It's their super basic one. It basically has a nice solid pair of pliers. I like the handle on these for Leathermans. And then the CX version basically has a little bit of carbon fiber, and oddly I think it weighs more than the regular one. And they use a higher quality 154 cm, which is a super steel. Basic but super. Bottle opener, carabiner, etc. And then there is a bit holder here with a little release and a bit stored wherever it went. Somewhere in here, there it is. There's another bit wedged in right in there that I could pry out with my thumbnail. But anyway, I like these. I like the CX. Nice, simple, gets right to the point. But anyway, let's take a look at this. So, here we go. Dig it out of here. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. And this one was going to go right out the front. It's turning into being a stronger package than I had imagined. Wonder if the packaging's Swiss too. Anyway, there it is. PB Swiss serial number. But this has the same handle. That's what I was really after. The nice kind of grippy, I don't know what material they use. It's some like polyvinyl or some kind of, I know it ends in acetate. Apparently it's got a smell to it of vanilla or something. But this is the tip, you can see. Could compare that to one of the new bead blasted snap-ons, even though it's on an old handle. Length, about the same as a classic snap-on, or here's the current Instinct handle No. 2. What I've noticed is that these snap-ons, they're great for bigger work, but they're a little on the big side for electronics and bikes, some aspect of bikes, and I like a smaller, you know, kind of faster rotation, less intrusive. I appreciate these for larger things, you know, anything that probably has a motor. But I like the smaller one, and that's what kind of attracted me to this. It just was a nice size. A lot of times I'll use an electronic screwdriver, which is generally a longer, narrower shaft with a much lower profile handle. So I thought I'd give one of these a shot and see. Never tried to warranty anything, so I don't know how that'll go. But they do seem to produce just absolutely gorgeous tools. And so I want to give this a shot and see. So far, I like it, but I should, because I really like that one and I really like that one. And then after you use them for a while, you know, and you go back to some of these monster snap-ons, you know, kind of making fun of it here, but there's just light and nimble and solid. I don't know if it would break apart fastener or break fasteners loose as easily, but it really seems to have a good hand feel here. Really does seem to be a nice shape compared to, you know, some of the larger ones. Anyway, and I'll let you know maybe in the future, although some people say you never get around to putting out the video, so tell you how I like the screwdriver. But so far, it meets all my expectations. And with that, Doc out.